Hi all, Game Monkey here. So, we're gonna run through the patch notes, the big patch notes that came out. And yeah, there is a lot of interesting stuff in there. So, without further ado, let's just bring it up here real quick, take a look at it, and hopefully we can get through this pretty quickly. So, here's our patch notes. Yes, we are. And a couple of things right off the bat. You can view traits now. There's a button in the creature's inventory screen to view and equip the creature's traits. We'll show you that before we leave here today. It's a pretty simple little thing. Nice little feature to have. You don't have to have a gun on you to see what the traits are. Fix being unable to deploy giant queen bee from cryopod and Aberration. That is something we have actually run into. Not us run into, not something we would, but other people, yeah, that could be a problem, especially if you're progressing and you just want to bring the bees with you because you know how notorious they are here. Um, Fixed an issue that caused players to be killed or teleported outside of the map when using climbing fix. We have run into that. That was an issue I was waiting to get fixed because there's several places I want to use the climbing fix and stuff at, and I am very glad that that actually there got fixed. Let's see, what else did we find? Oh yeah, this took so long. You heard me complain about it in videos and streams and stuff. Fixed being unable to equip a torch while mounted. Finally, wow, that took a minute to get fixed. Oh, wow. Okay, so the rest, this here, they fixed the max player level being too low, should now be able to allow players to level up to 175, which brings us into all of this, which is them fixing the Rockwell boss fight. I've run into the first one here, level crap not correctly, boss fight cutscene occurring too early. I've ran into that. Boss fight displaying incorrect health bar, did not see that. Stuck at the end of credits after completing our. Yes, I've run into that one. Pets disappearing after ascension. Yes, I've ran into that one. That's shoulder pets, rather. And fixed a crash that would occur in Operations Rockwell boss fight when watching all of the cutscenes. Did run into that one. We actually tried that to see if it would help, and no, it didn't. It actually did the same thing. This little issue here, I've heard a lot of people say something about pregnancy buff timer displaying inaccurately. We never saw that. Ours was accurate for our settings, so we didn't see that at all. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I want to bring this up. Of all the issues everybody's pointed out about Survivor Mate, well, they did get one fix. Fixed a case where Survivor Mate could over encumber itself in Butler mode. Well, at least we got that fixed. There was some exploits to allow the Zeppelin to not take radiation damage. So I'm glad they fixed that one because it is supposed to take radiation damage. This one was something keeping us. I didn't like the fact that the blue zone, we rely on the plant Z's to keep the nameless at bay at times, and they were not putting their charge effect onto wild Nameless or Reapers correctly, and we noticed that right off the bat. That was a big issue there. Let's see. Let's take that out. We did notice that this is fixed. They are no longer running in place or floating. They are walking or standing still now, the Megalosaurus, the aberrant Megalosaurus. This little gem, fixed treasure map spawning in unplayable space. Let me correct this for you. Wildcard, they were actually at times spawning in space. Not just unplayable space, but actually in space. There you go. Let's see. This one here, oh my goodness. We liked it. We did say that this was probably not going to stay, but fixed gene scanner unintentionally having access to tech binoculars track function. It was a nice little feature while it lasted, but yes, as we said, they were probably going to remove this, and sure enough, they did. Oh well. Let's see. There was not. Oh, this one right here. Fixed catapult not dealing damage on multiplayer servers. This is happening in single player as well. Fixed ballista's hit registration inconsistency. We didn't test the ballista, just the catapult, and it also has hit registration problems. So we'll be testing that out later today to find out what that's going on. Let's see. Oh, this one here, not something to do with us going to Aberration, but if you're keeping count, that's the third time they fixed that. Mark that on your. That's 3 now that they've had to fix that. Uh, if the Gornet's not retrieving the golden fishes, that is. Let's see. What else? Oh, they did some changes to the center for the underwater bubbles for Dinanosuchus being able to go there and cryopods. They also fixed texture on Arboration, a texture on the island, and missing water volume on Scorched Earth. I'm going to have to go over to Scorched Earth and see what they did. See what was missing that they added back. This was keeping us moving on. Fixed areas where you could be teleported outside the playable space on Arboration. Yes, we have actually ran into that. This one here, you guys seen it in some videos. Fixed radiation surface burning audio heard globally in some instances when in single player. We'll be definitely testing that one for sure. Make sure that that sucker is gone. And most of this was not really important to me. Oh, if it is to you, please go read them. Find us at survivorark.com. Wind turbine no longer takes damage from flame arrows. Some people at PvP are not going to like that too much anymore, I guess. Or maybe they will, who knows. Decreased prior range drag rate to 149, now able to be bullet. This is going to help in PvE to take them out quicker, and it's definitely going to be helped in PvP. And here comes the nerfs, shall we say. Reduce pyromane's damage scaling by approximately 20%. That, we're going to have to actually take a look at that one. Because that's actually going to play into a lot of areas and stuff if you use the pyromane. Us, not so much, but I do want to see what it is. Increased pyromane's dash cooldown from 6 to 12 seconds. You remember, we use that dash a lot to get out of the rock drake trench. So 6 to 12, yeah, that's actually going to make that dash run a little bit harder to do. Reduce wild pyromane spawns in Aberration by approximately 75%. So in me no longer seeing 20 to 30 with our Dino count, we're probably going to see a half a dozen somewhere around there. And reduce Cartrodontos healing per blood rage stack by 20%. That's quite a nerf on that unbelievable Cartrodontosaurus. Cartrodontos stupid OP, I call it, is finally getting a big nerf. So we'll have to wait to see how that goes. And then some interesting official server clamps here if you're into that. You play on a server, they definitely have some interesting clamps. Stego saddle specifically, and one I did not actually see coming, raising 74 to 124. That's kind of interesting. So let's go back and show you a couple of these things real quick, and one small feature that I found. Yes, we're being bounced around. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Hold on a second, guys. You gotta give me a second. I'm actually testing the drops today. For some reason, they changed a bit. Yeah, from a blue drop, we got something earlier just a bit. This one's about normal. That's what we got from a blue drop earlier today. So, anyway, I'm testing the drops. Gotta grab them all. This one's at idle again. So for traits, it's pretty simple, it really is. It's down here at the very bottom. These are the ones we gave to this baby when it was a baby. We gave it its parents' traits, actually. And this one here, that's the one it came on. Stamina robust. That's actually pretty good on a Reaper, even at level 1. And this one here, protective, it still has its. And of course, if you have any bred ones or anything like that, you go down there. These are all bred. These are our base ones to make baby or to make mutations with. They don't have any. So, of course they don't. Now, let's see. Oh yeah. So this little feature you see me use several times from the tech binoculars. Well, if you remember correctly, if we bring up the gun, it was in the gun as well. If you held down the ping menu, you had one. It was over here, and now it's, of course, it's gone. So that little feature's gone. You will have to have. Oh my goodness, I got the wrong thing, but that's probably good. That now. And the last little feature that was not mentioned in the patch notes that I saw, because I had to go get this guy from down below. If you remember, the climbing feature used to have the little white foot and everything up there in the right-hand corner. Well, they changed it. It's now that. Yep, that's the climbing one. Not sure what it's actually supposed to represent. We'll get a closer look at it later, but that's what it is now. Whether that's intended or not, I don't know. But it did change today with the big patch that came in. So there you go, guys. That's the patch notes. There is enough for me to continue on. Of course, there is, if they're all fixed. We're going to be testing over the next few days, and we'll be testing even while we're doing our playthrough during the day or morning, whatever it is we have time to do, because I haven't even scratched the surface of the stuff that I want to actually test in this map. Favorite map, and now I feel like I can start my playthrough again and continue on. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I do appreciate it, and of course, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.